It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Sacramento, where the Kings will be going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, this team is really coming together. Over the last few games, more confidence, better decision-making, quicker to the ball, really showing what they're capable of when they gain momentum. Tonight, we'll see if they can maintain it. Here in the early part of the season, Kenny, we've already seen a few teams outperform expectations. What can they do to keep rolling?
Just keep playing to your strengths, and you never let up. You can't change what you're doing now. It's working.
It's that simple.
It's that simple.
And to add on to what my good friend Kenny is saying,
Am I not your friend?
But you didn't say anything.
Yes,
Kenny
I did.
Said something. All right. Anyway, can't get overconfident like you're doing right now. Even though you're winning, you keep looking for things that you can do better.
Man.
And you are my good friend, Ernie. I love you.
Thanks, Shaq. Now, let's send it over to Kevin Harlan.
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from Sacramento as the Kings take it to the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Guys, looking at Sacramento, they took the win in their last game against the Timberwolves. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in a real zone.
At this very early stage, we know players are still trying to gel with one another. But Clark, just how much can a team really change between the start of the season and the end of the season?
Kevin, it can be a night and day change in some cases because of injuries or change in personnel. Those things can show up during the course of a long season to make teams look totally different. And I think the changes that transpire with teams are usually more pronounced with younger teams because you can actually sometimes see those guys get better and better from week to week.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The forwards are Ingram and LeBron. Lonzo Ball out there with Shake and Bake, and it's McGee in at the 5. Now here's Ingram. A 14-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. Passes it to Ball. 5 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Man, he's got great speed, Ball does, Kevin. This guy is really good at finding ways to slither through the defense.
Here's Fox. He had 15 points last outing. Healed outside. Back to Fox. Shoots from the high post. That one falls.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Fox continues to get better from the mid-range, just the way he wants to.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. James, left side. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Now here's Cauley Stein. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Greg, as we know, Buddy Hield, a Wooden Award winner at Oklahoma.
I mean, he grew from nothing, his words, in the Bahamas. And his first hoop, a crate he nailed to some plywood. Couldn't even afford the nails. Had to find those. So from there to here, what an incredible journey.
And the free throw, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Took him no time at all on that one.
And the passing of Ingram, I mean, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball the way he does, effortless.
Fox kicks to Cauley Stein. Back to Hield. To the right side. It's Bielitsa. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
He's not shooting a high percentage right now, and part of the reason could be that his shot quality is poor, and he's just got to be a little smarter about his shots.
Here's Ingram. A miss that time, would have put him up.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Fox. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain-neutral position.
Here's Ball. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Ball kicks to LeBron. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. McGee, the pass to Ingram. Dishes to LeBron. Shot left block. Rebound by Bielitsa.
That's exactly how you want to play it defensively, Kevin. I mean, getting a hand up to distract and bother the shooter. Not easy to stop somebody this deep inside.
Now here's LeBron after the miss from Buddy Hield. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul called on the Sacramento Kings.
Well, the big story in the offseason was LeBron's free agency. You knew that there would be a ton of rumors flying around about where he might end up. Honestly, I'm sure he's glad it's over with and can once again focus on the court.
That free throw missing. And for LeBron, it's really about the media circus, Greg, that surrounds him when he's a free agent.
And boy, it's hard because his free agency is the story in the NBA. Honestly, maybe the story in sports. The decision he made with this team completely shaped and shifted the outlook of the entire league. All other free agents and teams were just waiting to see what he'd do before the dominoes start to fall.
Now, here's Fox. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Cauley Stein finds Barnes. On the wing, Hield. Good on the triple. Hield's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Dave Yeager. David?
Well, Kevin, they need to get back on defense. He said the challenge of facing a fast break team like this is limiting transition points. And he told his players, if you're not running, you're sitting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
No excuses, no explanations. I mean, got to sink that J from mid-range. Defense wasn't even paying attention to him. Come on, man.
Sacramento moving it around. A three-pointer, no good. Lakers trail by 5. Ingram with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
Fox kicks to Cauley Stein. Knocked away. McGee against Cauley Stein. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve. Well, in case anybody doubted it, the Lakers are still a premier destination for free agents. I mean, L.A. is L.A. Historically, the Lakers have done a good job making the most of the attraction of playing in L.A.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Lakers will seemingly always be a player in free agency.
Well, I think a big part of it is the appeal of the city and the glamour that comes with being in L.A., and not to mention the historical greatness of the franchise. I mean, the Lakers are a unique organization, not just in the NBA, but I think in all of sports.
Up top, Fox. He's covered by Ball. Cauley Stein's shot is good.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
Now here's James. 32 points for him last game against Minnesota. Over Barnes. The shot by LeBron, no good.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
The three from Barnes, rebounded by McGee. Lakers trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Kuzma. Back to McGee, 6 to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And where the shot's been coming from tonight, here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for Sacramento.
And you see the lack of scoring in the paint. It's one thing when you're dealing with great shot blocking inside, but even then you need to collapse the defense just to create open looks on the perimeter.
Hield kicks to Cauley Stein. Shoots over McGee, and that one goes long.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range, extended out nicely, and definitely bothered the shot. And, you know, it's obvious he's a talented scorer. I mean, that's a given. A guy you can depend on to get it done in a lot of ways.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Clark, give us a little insider's look. Which players do you look at as gamers? You know, guys who are always ready to put out extra effort and go the extra mile.
Man, there's so many guys that fall into that category, Kevin. It's almost unfair to try to pull some names out, but you look at the way they play, guys like Russell Westbrook, Draymond Green, LeBron James. I think Kevin Durant is much that way. He gives great effort and energy to his craft. Steph Curry is a little different, but still provides that and plays with such an exuberance and joy. You know, Marcus Smart is a guy who I think does all the little intangible things that just have a way of making a positive impact on his team. So I don't have enough time to give you the full list, but those are a few of the guys that come to mind.
Yeah, great example. Here's Farrell following the basket by Lance Stevenson. Puts it up from 12. Farrell can't hit.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Rondo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now here's Stevenson. He's guarded close. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
The Kings trailing. The pass to Moody. Poke loose. Chandler with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And it's in there. Rondo's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Farrell. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Out to the wing. To the middle. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Now, here's Stevenson. Offline from the top of the key. Bogdanovich looking around. Pass to Farrell. He kicks it to Bagley. Passes to Giles. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Farrell. Not going to go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win challenge, perhaps a way to put it. But one of them has got to win tonight.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Rondo kicks to Stevenson. Shoots. Bagley with the rebound. The Kings leading. 1:29 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Farrell. And that one, good.
I like seeing Farrell aggressive and assertive when he's in the painted area because he's innovative in there too.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Stevenson outside. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And you have to admire his focus. Not a good matchup for him in terms of size differential.
Yeah, and even with the defender hovering all over him, Greg, he would not be denied.
Here's Bagley. Again, Sacramento. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rondo passes to Stevenson. Now Kuzma. Outside Rondo. Out to Kuzma. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Kuzma's got his third bucket of the night.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Rondo. Pass to Kuzma. Fires the three. Unable to get that one. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Kings ahead, up 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
I got it. And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to to get that transition game going.
Yeah, exactly. Right from the start, Greg, they were looking to get out and run, sprinting to their opportunities.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Hart, and it's Chandler in at the 5 down low. Outside Rondo. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Knocked loose.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Patrolling the perimeter well and didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A-plus defense.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the Kings signed some quality vets last season, but when the losses piled up, they decided to go young. Now, the focus is on development. The veterans still have a role, providing steadying presence on the court and in the locker room. Kevin?
David, it certainly is a balancing act. Thanks for that report. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. From downtown, Sacramento again missing. Lakers trail by 3. Rondo dishes to Ingram. Back to Rondo. Ingram outside. Shot clock at 6. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, he has been, and he's got to find his stroke because he's holding back his team as a result of his poor shooting.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Ingram. Sacramento making their last shot. Kuzma passes to Chandler, and the Lakers with another turnover here. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Some changes for Sacramento. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Harry Giles. Hield comes in for Bogdanovich, and it's Fox in for Yogi Ferrell. And the Lakers also making a switch. Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Fox kicks to Hield. Cauley-Stein at the elbow. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, we know Luke Walton comes from the Warriors coaching system, was an assistant there prior to taking this Lakers position, and known for his sharpness as an offensive coach.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And with the Lakers wanting to play more up-tempo, it makes sense to have Walton guide the ship.
Yeah, I agree with you because he's knowledgeable, played on some really good teams, championship caliber teams. I think as he grows as a coach and as this team grows together, they could be quite a group.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for ABC. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Chandler. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Shake and Bake subbed in for Brandon Ingram. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The pass to Shake and Bake. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Lonzo Ball. He's putting up about 5 points a game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, not bad, but guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
Offensive rebound. McGee with the block, but they recover it. A pass to Fox to the inside. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Chalk up 2 there. James has got 5 points so far.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Now, here's Fox. Barnes kicks to Cauley-Stein. McGee with the block. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. 6 to shoot. Caldwell Pope against Barnes. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Caldwell Pope. And for Harrison Barnes, the scoring forward out of UNC, said he wants to model his game, Clark, after Paul Pierce.
Hey, that's not a bad guy to look to model your game after, boy. Paul Pierce knew how to get it done, and he wasn't overly athletic, but he knew how to play angles. He could get to his spots, and he was such a great mid-range shooter who developed into a consistent three-point threat as well. So I like that comparison or that aspiration for Harrison Barnes.
Clark, you were in Indiana after being drafted by the Pacers for a few seasons. Who are some of the more talented guys you played with there?
Well, Herb Williams, a teammate of mine at Ohio State, really outstanding big guy, mobile, could shoot it, excellent defender, shot blocker, and a high-quality guy. Vern Fleming was a guard that had size, excellent defender, driver of the ball. Wayman Tisdale, and he rest in peace. We lost Wayman a number of years ago to cancer. Really a gifted scorer. Steve Stepanovich, he and I both had to retire about the same time due to different knee trouble, and he was a rugged, mobile, good shooting big guy who I think would have continued to excel had he not had to retire.
Here's shake and bake. Sacramento grabs the miss. The baseline J. The Lakers with the rebound. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. James wide open. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cauley Stein. And while we can now, let's check in on the top scoring rookies in the NBA. Well, you look at Shake and Bake, a top 5 scorer in the league. What a player he is.
Well, coming in, you wondered how his talent would translate at this level in terms of scoring. And I gotta say, apparently, it's translating pretty well.
Well, you know, hey, as a rookie, it's always hard to earn the respect of coaches, but he's earned every minute he's gotten this season. Just a terrific offensive threat. Good job putting the pass in front of him, throwing it where he's supposed to be, not where he is, paving the way right to the bucket.
Barnes outside. Kicks it to Cauley Stein. Healed outside. That 3 off the mark.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Here's LeBron. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Cauley Stein's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And, you know, Barnes is a really good all-around talent, a skilled passer for a guy his size.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's James. Happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket.
Yeah, he's building off that strong first quarter, Kevin. Rising up and hitting shots with confidence.
Fox with it. Now guarded by Ball. And Ball comes to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
So it's Sacramento now. Ielitsa passes to Cauley Stein. Good ball movement here by the Kings.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Back to Ball. To the middle. Here's McGee. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Here's Barnes. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 7-point differential. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Now here's James. He's got 9 to the left side wing. Ball, no good. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Barnes against Caldwell Pope. Barnes can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 7. Ball kicks to James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A moment now to see the numbers for James. 11th in scoring, 12th in assists, and of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. The first free throw is good.
And really, even at this stage of his career, James just seems ageless. He continues to dominate night in and night out.
And Stevenson's checked in for Caldwell Pope. He's perfect from the line this time. Sacramento leading by 5. Now Fox. Pass to Hield. He kicks to Barnes. Nailed from three-point land. Barnes has got 7.
You know, Barnes is a good shooter from deep, Kevin. I mean, when he's in rhythm, he's dangerous from out there.
James to pass the ball. Back to LeBron. Pass to Shaken. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Barnes against Stevenson. Barnes kicks to Fox. Shot clock at 6. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Ball with a wide open look. And again, the Lakers no good. Sacramento's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Hield dishes to Fox. Back to Hield. The feed now to Cauley Stein. They kick out to Hield. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Hield's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That defense was totally lost. Don't know how you let a shooter get off such a clean look from beyond the arc. Come on, you got to pay attention.
Yogi Ferrell's checked in for Buddy Hield. The Lakers also with a sub. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Lonzo Ball. Lakers trail by 11. Here's Hart. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's James. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Ferrell passes to Fox. Out of hand on it. Now the Lakers on the break. James with the ball. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for that matchup with the Thunder, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
No good on that one. Sacramento making some changes. ABC's checked in for Barnes, and it's Bogdanovich in for Fox. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Well, Greg, and Willie Cauley-Stein, a live wire 7-footer.
I mean, he's got great foot speed for his size. I just like to see him really become more aggressive offensively and try to improve that skill set. But his mobility is so desirable in today's game. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the first one drops. The Kings making a switch here. Giles is checked in. And so he hits both.
Solid trip from the line right there. Knocked him down, and it was easy.
Here's Ferrell. The pass to Giles. Over Hart. And it's Giles missing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 7. Here's shake and bake. 20 points for him last game against Minnesota.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Farrell. And it's Bjelica atop the key. Farrell kicks to Bjelica for the 3. Drills it from outside. Bjelica's got 8 points.
Really good to see Farrell distributing the ball like this, because when he looks to pass, good things happen often.
Here's shake and bake. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Fades. No good on the shot. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. They host the Spurs after this one. That will complete this 4-game homestand. There's 1:26 left in the first half of the game. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, the defense did an awesome job there, Kevin. Big time work. Really distracting him, throwing off the shot. That's how you do it on D.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
Stevenson trying to free himself up. Count that one, and the Sacramento lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from LeBron. Farrell looking around, passes it to Moody. Right wing, and Bjelica kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Moody from the arc. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 5. The pass to Shaken. And he drops it in from the low post. Shake and Bake's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, I like how fast, how quickly he went up with the shot, realizing that his man had no chance.
Here's Farrell. And Shake and Bake picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. From deep three-point range, that one's not going to go. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Kings lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Dave Yeager, Coach, how do you keep up the defensive pressure and slow down their offense?
We got to just try to keep them in front of us and shoot jumpers, and then no second chances.
Rebounding is your team's strength. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. They had a slight edge on the scoreboard in the second quarter, but only by the slimmest of margins. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
Efficiency, I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risky passes that lead to highlight film dunks. So I thought it was a great job.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
I love it. You know why I love it, Ernie? Because they're getting the ball inside and converting, not just sitting back behind the line shooting threes. See, that's kept the defense scrambling a little bit, unable to lock in on anything. Get it in, we'll kick it back out, then you shoot it.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Lakers trail by 3. Fox is at the point with Hield next to him at the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Barnes, and it's the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Dave Yeager.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Kings shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Ball against Fox. Barnes, right side, drops it in from 14 feet away. Barnes has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Kings. James looking it over. Passes to Shakenberg. LeBron outside. 5 on the clock. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. James has got 17 now.
And James makes scoring look so effortless. Once he kicks it into gear, there's not much you can do to stop it.
Ingram dishes to LeBron. A nice passing here by Los Angeles. That evens the score. And that's now 9 points for Shake and Bake. And
good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now here's Hield. He's got 8. Bielitsa passes to Hield. LeBron with the block. And he recovers it. Tries again. Count it. 10 points for him. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Kicks it to Ball. Pass to Shaken. With a step back, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Fox. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
De'Aaron Fox, another hyper-athletic point guard out of Kentucky. Great size at 6'4". He can impact the game at both ends.
The free throw off from Fox. And De'Aaron Fox made his mark at Kentucky with his terrific on-ball defense. He puts a lot of pressure on.
Yeah, I mean, he picks up 94 feet, and that's really how you set the bar for your team, with how hard you compete at the defensive end.
And here is Hield after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. And Bielitsa kicks to Barnes. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
A pass to Fox. McGee with the block. And they're able to recover. On the wing, Barnes. Shoots over Ingram. Barnes can't get it to go.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Shake and Bake. Misses off the left iron. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Fox really interested in making his teammates better, and he does it with his passing.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. James outside. For the tie. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Hialitza's got 5 rebounds tonight, and Shake and Bake picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Bagley, he's checked in for the Kings. And the Lakers also making a change. Caldwell Pope's checked in. On defense, the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Here's Bagley. From down in the low post, it goes. Bagley's got 8 points.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Now, here's ball. It's stolen by Hield. To the inside, Paulie Stein misses from close range.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And the shot goes in. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I like how James takes it to the defense. Even if they're all over him, he just muscles it past them.
Now here's Hield. He's got 8. Down low, here's Fox. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Kings lead by 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. It can't happen.
Ingram against Barnes. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Ingram's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Gotta like seeing Ingram get going down underneath the rim. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
And finished off by Bagley.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Sacramento leading by 5. Barnes passes to Fox. They kick out to Hield. This one for 3. Fox, no good. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Ingram wide open. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one. For Sacramento, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Fox with it, now guarded by Ball. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Sacramento, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference. And checking out the Lakers, a few slots below them.
And you know, for the Lakers, they've had their chances to kind of separate themselves from the pack this season, but so far they haven't been able to capitalize on those opportunities.
Hey, they're amongst a big group fighting for the bottom few playoff seeds, and that's going to continue all the way through the end of the season. I think they'll get in, but it won't be easy.
And here is James after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. For the lead, Sacramento grabs the miss. Bagley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Hield against Caldwell Pope. Shoots from 14. And James pulls it down. For Los Angeles, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the 3rd quarter. The score now all even. LeBron's got 21. The Kings shooting 47% since getting things started in the 3rd quarter. Hield finds Barnes. The pass to Bagley. Shoots over Ingram, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. ABC's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Buddy Hield. And Yogi Ferrell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Now here's Rondo to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Fade away. Will not go. This is off the front iron. For Sacramento, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Here's Moody. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Shooting just one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Kings?
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And it's Rondo penetrating. It's tipped. Here's Ferrell. He's covered by Rondo. Ferrell kicks to Bagley. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Hart. Inside. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And at 6'9", with that wingspan of his, Ingram is constantly prowling for these dunks. He's an incredible athlete who finishes with ease near the hoop.
So it's Sacramento now. After the basket by Los Angeles. Ferrell passes to Cauley-Stein. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Bagley. He's got 12. Passes it to Ferrell. Here's ABC. He's covered by Rondo. ABC passes to Bagley. Just 5 to shoot. Count that one as his seventh make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Rondo kicks to Ingram. And it's off from three-point range. Kings leading now by 5. Here's ABC. 8 points for him. Ferrell can't hit. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Kuzma. Off target with his 3. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And stolen by Kuzma. Hart the pass to Kuzma. And there it is for him. Kuzma's got 9.
Taking on everybody, all comers. Kuzma's very aggressive, and he's used to getting hit on the way up. Plays well through contact.
And no doubt that the steal of the 2017 draft was Kyle Kuzma, taken 27th overall.
Hey, people get all hung up about where guys are drafted and how they end up playing either below or above their draft position. Hey, this thing is more art than science. We've seen it for decades. Guys fall, guys rise, and then production isn't commensurate with where they were drafted. Hey, more art than science. And Kuzma is a big-time baller. He just happened to be drafted later than he should have been.
Shooting for Sacramento. And Bogdan Bogdanovic, Greg, a highly decorated player internationally. Multiple silver medals with the Serbian national team, a EuroLeague champion back in 2017.
Yeah, I mean, he's a talented player, very skilled, and at 6'6" can play either guard spot. Great shooter. I think he's one to watch.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Sacramento. Bielitsa comes in for Cauley-Stein. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Yogi Ferrell. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Lance Stevenson comes in for Brandon Ingram. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. James kicks to Kuzma. Back to LeBron. Outside Rondo. Pass to Hart. Lock at 6. Here's Kuzma. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Kuzma not only has great skill, but his balance is so good. Even when he gets bumped around, he still finds a way to score.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And he comes up with the deuce.
Defense has no answer for him. I mean, none. They look completely lost. He's been on fire.
1:04 left in the third quarter of the game. Rondo with a clean look. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Rondo's got his second bucket of the game to go. Sacramento leading by 4. Bogdanovich passes to Moody. To the middle. A pass to Fox. And here's Bogdanovich. He's covered by Rondo. Bounce pass Bogdanovich. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Kuzma. And the dunk by James.
And you got to get out in front of James in transition. When you don't, he will punish you with that speed.
Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. LA has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And here's Rondo. Now the pass to LeBron. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. LeBron James is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Shake and Bake. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Hart in at the small forward position.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Back to Rondo. At the elbow, it's James. Unloads from 9. And that one is good. James has got 25 points in the game.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. The offensive rebound. Bagley with the bucket. Bagley's got 14 points here in the second half.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Hart kicks to Rondo. Trying his luck deep. Rebound by Bjelica. Bjelica's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. JaVale McGee's checked in for Hart. JaVale McGee. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute play. Fox. Goes back up. And the rejection by James. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Vitally important. I mean, if you relax for a second, you're cooked. You're toast. They learned that lesson there.
Now, here's Fox. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McGee. Jumps up. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Leaving the rest of the field in the dust.
Well, I think the defense flat out gave up. I mean, didn't even try to get back into the picture on that fast break finish.
Here's Fox. To the middle. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's his second personal. At the line for your Kings, Nemanja Bjelica. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. Fields checked in for ABC. Balls checked in for the Lakers. And he's good on the second.
An A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Bogdanovich against LeBron, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Fox with it. Sinks that one from the post. And the Kings lead by 1.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
Well, they don't have anybody to blame but themselves. Got to prevent them from getting good looks this late in the ball game. You got to come up with stops.
And the Kings shooting about 42% so far. Healed outside. And Fox has it in the corner. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Sacramento making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Ball kicks to Kuzma. LeBron against Barnes. Here's shake and bake. Los Angeles with another miss. The Kings leading. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. From the baseline. And Fox gets it to go.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the 2nd.
James, the pass to shake and bake. Back to LeBron. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's shake and bake. He dishes it to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Barnes. After the basket by Los Angeles. He kicks it to Heel. Six on the shot clock, and the shot goes down.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
Now here's James. Pass to Kuzma, and it's ball in the corner. It's good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Barnes against Kuzma. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. They now take the lead. Shake and Bake's got 6 here in this quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Kuzma, good, and the assist goes to James.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
The Kings trail by 4. Fox kicks to Bagley. Healed from outside, but he stays with it.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
And they double up James. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
And here is Los Angeles now. McGee finds James. Over Barnes. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Bielitsa. Pass to Fox. 3-pointer. They get it again. Healed against Ball. There's the 3. Healed, can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now, here's Ball. Now, Kuzma. Clock at 6. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
The Kings trail by 6. And here is Hield. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Free throw drops for Hield. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Sacramento. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. He hits both from the stripe. Timeout called the Lakers. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, well, Luke Walton was just talking about strategy with his team. He told them, hey, they're ready to give up. We're close to winning this game, but we're not done yet. I don't want to see any let up out there. We'll see how well he got the point across.
Here's shake and bake. And again, it's the Lakers.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
I tell you what, any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it means you're getting the kind of looks you want on offense, and you're being smart about it, and you're knocking down the good shots that you get.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
James with it. Puts up a 3. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Second chance shot. And that one hits back iron.
I tell you, that is not what they want. A contested jump shot, defense right on it. You need to get a better shot than that.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Ingram outside. There's shake and bake, covered by Heel. And the dunk by James.
Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
The Kings trail by 6. And shake and bake picks up a foul. That's his 5th foul.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
And Sacramento has possession. A drive by Barnes. Shoots over Ball.
Ball size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
There's shake and bake. And a miss there on the triple. Healed outside. A pass to Fox. And there's the pass to Bielitsa. A three-pointer, no good. Lakers leading by 6. Now here's Ingram. Passes it to Shake and Bake. Good on the three-point shot. Shake and Bake's got 14 points now in the second half.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
Now here's Ingram. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Now Ingram has to Shake and Bake. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cauley Stein. James outside. To the wing right side. Fox with the steal. Barnes passes to Fox. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on LeBron James.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Shooting 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 8.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Now here's LeBron. In the corner, it's Ingram. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And the Lakers lead by 11.
No stopping Ingram when he's in rhythm, especially when he gets a pass in the spot he loves pulling the trigger from.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Fades back. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Sacramento's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Ball stolen. And Bielitsa has it in the corner. The quick look, no good that time.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
Now here's James. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3.
Los Angeles foul call. JaVale McGee.
Harry Giles is checked in for Sacramento. Yogi Ferrell comes in for Harrison Barnes. The Lakers also changing it up. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for James. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Shake and Bake. And it's Josh Hart in for Ball. Bielitsa, he checks in for De'Aaron Fox. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hart kicks to Ingram. 5 to shoot. From deep. That shot off the mark. It's Bielitsa. And so the Lakers take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing it.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.